Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this icy cold florally nail set for the winter. So I'm starting off here with this potted gel from Vettsy, this blue one right here, and going to go in on 2 of the nails and apply this all over. And I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this gel polish here. I just wanted to share something exciting. I recently became affiliated with Vettsy. If you've been on my channel for a little bit, you know that I use their products quite often and even have my own monthly subscription box that I pay for myself. So I recently became affiliated with them, which is super exciting. Over here, I accidentally did not record what I was doing, so I'm just going to show you what I was doing here. I am using this sheer gel polish to kind of use as the background, and now I'm using another Vettsy potted gel. This one is in the shade Marmalade, I believe, and just kind of spreading it around in that previous wet gel polish, so nothing is being cured yet. And I am kind of just, it's not really a marble, it's more like I want the colors to look like they've been melted. So I'm going in with a bit of the blue here as well. I don't want to add too much blue, but I just want it to look icy, almost like maybe something froze and it's like a little bit pinkish with a little bit of like a blue hint to it, a little bit icy and cold, but I don't want the blue to take over, so I'm just doing a bit of it. And I'm kind of just blending all the colors together, and here I'm going to be throwing in some sparkles and glitter. I kind of want it to look like maybe like a flower got frozen or something got like frozen in a lake. That was kind of the idea. And I'm just going to throw in some sparkles just so everything looks really pretty, and everything is still wet, nothing has been cured yet. And like I said, it's not really a marble because I don't really want the colors to like swirl in like that veining marbly design. I just want all the colors to look like they've been sitting next to each other and then they melted and then froze. Maybe like a popsicle or an icicle or something like that. So over here I am mixing clear base gel with some white gel over here to create like a milky white color. I didn't have a milky white that I really wanted. All the ones that I had were a little bit too white and not milky enough, so I'm just mixing it up over here, and I'm going to apply it on the 2 blue gel polish, the 2 blue nails that we did. It just adds like the tiniest hint of iciness, and just gonna bring down the tone a little bit. It's not a huge difference, but it's just enough to give the blue a little bit of like an icier tone. But anyway, going back to my affiliate with Vettsy. So like I said, I recently became affiliated with them, which was super cool. And I do now have an affiliated link and a discount code for 20% off. So both of those are affiliated, the link and the discount code as well. So if you use those codes while shopping on Vettsy, then I will receive a kickback, which I appreciate. Any of the money that I make off of that, of course, will go right back into the channel. So this is just kind of like another step to furthering my YouTube and just this little fun hobby that I started recently. So I'll have everything in the description box, but it's basically an affiliated link and a code for 20% off if you choose to use it. I thank you so much. But now getting back to the nails, I am going to go over, you saw I did kind of like a very like moderate encapsulation of these nails because the glitters were kind of like sticking up a little bit, so it wasn't like a full-on encapsulation. I just used a base coat and kind of did like a thicker layer over it. And now I'm just using my e-file to smooth everything out and just create a nice smooth surface because we are going to be doing some foils on top of these nails, which is super fun. You could do this with a hand file as well, and I actually started off with a hand file. It was just taking a bit too long for my preference, so I just went in with an e-file on a very low speed because I didn't want to like accidentally file through the whole design, but just going to do that over here. And now wiping that off with some alcohol, and you can see how it kind of just looks like a sheer glassy, icy something. I'm not really sure exactly like what I'm trying to portray here. I just wanted it to look pretty cool. And any of the areas on the nail that are a little bit like see-through, where you can kind of see through a bit, or the colors are not as dark, that's where I'm going to be putting the foil. So it's not like so necessary to get it perfect unless you want to, of course, but I wasn't like too bothered because it just helps with the foil placement. So I'm going in with the Vettsy foil gel over here. And if you have struggled with foils, I actually did a video, some of you might know about it, and I have seen that it's been doing pretty well and people have found it very helpful. So if you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description box and in the corner. I did a video on foils if you have been struggling with that. But over there, I just showed you here, I have this rose. I actually made this rose out of gel polish with a silicone mold that I had. I did that before I started, and I just kind of took the two pinkier gels that I was using for the glassy icy nails and kind of created this pretty rose so that it would like match the whole look. And now I'm just going in with some random rhinestone glue. Actually, my container broke. It was like a squeezy tube and it broke, so I was just using a brush to apply the gel. It's just a random gel from Amazon. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but it works just fine for this. And now I'm going to be creating a kind of like jewel gem placement. I wanted to try something different. A lot of my gem placements have been kind of repetitive and kind of the same. So I wanted to try something different. I do think I like how this one came out in the end. I don't know if it goes with the whole vibe of the rest of the nail set. It's kind of like I enjoyed it and I liked it and I like how it looks, but I don't know if it necessarily matches the whole vibe. I'm not really sure. I took a day off between filming. Like I didn't film this all in one day because it was like starting to get dark out. So I decided to like come back another day. I didn't have time to do it all in one go. And then when I saw it the next day, I kind of liked it a little bit more. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments if you like this nail, if you think it fits with the rest of the design, because I think I like it, but I don't know if I necessarily like it with the whole look together. But then the next day when I came to look at the set and was debating if I should redo this nail for the set or if I should just leave it, I decided I liked it. So maybe it was just one of those things where like you needed like a fresh set of eyes. And I was also like working really late at this point. I didn't realize how late it had gotten and I was starting to feel tired. So maybe I just, in the moment, I was like not happy with it, but I think I like it now. So let me know what you think down below. I just wanted to try something a little bit new and kind of do a larger blinged out placement of gems. So I'm just using these pink and blue ones around these AB crystals with the rose in the center. I think it did come out pretty. I don't know if I'm trying to convince myself or what, but I did like how this came out in the end, I think. So let me know what you think down below. I think also the rose is a little bit off-centered. It might have like shifted before I had a chance to cure it into place. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. I don't know. But you can see it's just a very basic gem placement. It's nothing too complicated, but I just wanted to try something different. And then on this blue nail here, I'm just going to add some glitter, but I'm not going to do a full-on sugar nail, kind of just doing the top. And then I'm using this ombre brush to kind of like bring down the rest of the glitter so it kind of looks like a glitter fade. I didn't want a full-on sugar nail. I felt like that was just a little too much for this design, especially with that previous gem placement. But now we're going in with the foils, and this specific foil I got off from Glitter Mix Canada, but I've noticed that like all of these places sell the same foils. Not this one specifically, but a different one that I also got from Glitter Mix Canada. When I got it in my hands, I realized I actually had the exact same one from Hona, Home of Nail Art. So they're all like really selling the same thing. So this is just like a public service announcement. If you're looking to buy like foils or gems or stickers or anything like that, make sure you check a few different places for the best price, because honestly, they're all selling the same thing, and there's no need to overspend on a foil or a sticker or something if you can get the same exact thing from a different place for a little bit cheaper. So that was just my little public service announcement. I felt like that was something worth noting, because I think I picked up like 3 of the same foils from Glitter Mix Canada that I already owned, which I guess goes to show that I know what I like and I have consistent taste. But yeah, just you know. So I'm just going here with the foils using this silicone tool to press everything down, and I kind of had the flowers placed, like I said before, where there were a little bit of gaps in between this design here, kind of here at the edge. It was a little bit too clear. There wasn't a ton of gel there, so I'm just using it to cover it up. And I kind of wanted this look to look like flowers frozen in glass or frozen in ice. Actually, that's a little bit more accurate. You don't freeze things in glass, you freeze things in ice. So that was kind of the feel over here. And I was feeling like they were just looking a little bit too vibrant for something that's supposed to be like encased in ice. So I went in with this blue gel that we used earlier and very, very lightly went over all of the nails. It was like a very, very, very subtle color. I didn't use a ton of the gel. My brush was pretty much dry. when I went in with it, but it just kind of like muted everything down a little bit and made the flowers not as vibrant because I kind of did want it to have that look. And then I went in and matte top coated everything, and now I just wanted to add a bit of glitter on top of it because I did want it to look like it was like frosty and icy. So just using a bit of that mix of clear gel polish, the base coat, and the white that I had earlier, like that milkiness, and just kind of like filling in the gaps wherever there's like a bit of floral that's like not there, like a bit of gaps in the floral, because the foil itself was not very dense. It was like very spread out. So I'm just filling it in with some sparkle. So just using that as a tacky base, and then using that blue sparkle that we used earlier for the half sugar nail, and just kind of placing it all over the top and kind of giving it this like frosted look to it. Like I said, I was working on it at night, and I think my eyes were just getting fatigued. I'd been sitting there for quite a while, and I think overall, I think coming back the next day and seeing the set with fresh new eyes definitely helped me like the set a little bit more. Let me know what you think of this nail set down below. Let me know if you would have done anything differently with this concept, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!